Here in America, we spend a lot of time outside grilling, so it's not surprising that one of my most popular email requests is for grilling tips. Hi, I'm Chef Jason Hill, and today I want to share with you a few of my favorite gas grill tips that should come in handy at your next barbecue. One of the benefits about using a gas grill is that it gives you great control of your surface temperature. For example, you can have one side of your grill set at high and the other side set over here at low. My first tip for you is to get the proper tools that you'll need to do the grilling. I try and stay away from all those gadgets. I keep it simple, and I'll show you what I use. I like to use a commercial grade set of tongs that are long. And this particular brand is Edland, and they're heavy duty steel. And you'll see this design in other stores, but they're a lot more flimsier. So I recommend getting the commercial grade. They'll last you a lot longer. An instant read thermometer comes in handy if you're cooking a lot of meat on the grill. You're gonna wanna get a couple of metal spatulas, one on the larger side for your burgers, chicken patties, and I use a smaller one for the more delicate pieces of fish. It's always a good idea to have some skewers on hand. You can have metal or bamboo. If you're gonna use the bamboo, soak them in water for about a half an hour before you put them on the grill. And then some sort of hot mitt, hot pad, or a towel. And finally, you'll just want a wire brush that you'll use to clean your grill right after you pull the food off. Before you cook your food, you're gonna wanna season the grill. To do this, I like to just pour a little olive oil on a kitchen towel, hold it with my tongs, and then we're just gonna wipe down the grill. This will help prevent your food from sticking to the grill. Here's a way to tell if your grill is at the right surface temperature. Hold your hand 2 inches above the grill. If you can't keep it there longer than 2 seconds, you know this is high. If you can hold your hand there for 3 seconds, that's medium-high heat. 4 to 5 seconds will be medium heat, and anything over 6 seconds is low. Key to grilling your meats is to sear them on high on both sides for about 2 to 3 minutes. That way you're gonna lock in all these juices in this wonderful steak. I'm gonna check one more time for my hot spot. There we go. And we're just gonna slide the steak on. I'm gonna close the lid and let that sit for a minute. I'm gonna change the angle of the steak to give it some nice grill marks. I'm just gonna move it just back like that. Close the lid for another minute. All right, after another minute, it's been on here a total of 2 minutes. I'm gonna turn it over. You can see we got some nice grill marks there, and we're gonna do the same thing to this side. Now that I've seared my steak on both sides, I'm gonna slide it over to the low burner. I'm gonna close the lid and continue cooking it until whatever temperature you want it at. Beef and lamb is cooked medium rare at about 150 to 170 for well done. Fish is done when it is opaque, but still moist in the center and the flesh begins to flake. For chicken pieces, make a cut into the meat. Be sure there's no traces of pink near the bone. Pork should reach an internal temperature of 150, and the meat should be opaque but moist. After the steak is cooked, I'm gonna remove it, cover it with a little foil, and let it rest there so the juices will settle for about 5 minutes. Here's something I do just because. As you saw, the spatula and the tongs touched raw fish and raw steak. So during the cooking process, I like to leave them on the grill when I'm closing the lid, and that way any bacteria that's on there is getting burned off. Last tip, when you're done cooking your food, you gotta clean the grill. That way it's ready for you for the next time you go to use it. And I don't have any sprays or anything fancy, just good old-fashioned elbow grease to take care of this. I hope you can use these quick tips for grilling the next time you have a barbecue. Thanks for tuning in.